Hi beautiful yogis, thank you for joining my practice today. My name is Elise and I am your very happy yoga teacher. Today you're in for quite a strong sequence with a lot of new moves that I've learned from an amazing other yogi called Nicole Wild. So I really hope you enjoy it. So hop on your mat and let's get started. Alright, so today we're starting in an extended child's pose. So you can open your knees as wide as the mat. Join the big toes to touch. Start with the hips on the heels, and then gently walk your hands forward. Bring the forehead on the floor, and if the forehead couldn't reach the floor, bring a block or a book underneath. Press gently on your hands so you reach the hips closer to the heels. And let's take a moment here to center on the mat. No need to worry about what happened earlier or yesterday, or to worry about what might happen later. And let's anchor ourselves in this present moment. There is only here and now. Checking with how your body is feeling today. Notice if there are any area of tension or discomfort that you can release and soften. Checking with the mind if you find any thoughts that you don't need, anything that you could also release. Just checking how you're feeling today. And you can start to deepen the breath. Inhaling through the nose, expanding the belly between the thighs. And exhaling through the mouth, bringing the navel towards the spine, contracting the abdominal muscles. Inhaling, inflating the belly between the thighs. And exhaling, bringing the navel to the spine, emptying the body of all the air. And you can take a few slow deep breaths like this. And exhaling, bringing the navel to the spine. And one more big breath in. And exhale. Come back to a gentle breath. Now, press on your hands, press on the knuckles. And from here, walk your hands and the torso towards the right. So the torso is on the right thigh. And bring the left hand on top of the right. And see if you can reach the fingertips a little more to the front. Breathing through the left side. Deep, slow breathing here. Now walk your hands back to the center. Pause here, elongate the fingertips forward. And now walk your hands and the torso to the left. Torso rises on the left side and bring the right hand on top of the left. See if you can bring the fingertips a little more forward and breathe through the right side. Create space between the vertebrae. Observe any certain movement, sensations in the body. Now walk your hands back to the center. Now, pressing on your hands, start to lift the torso, lift the body off the floor, but round the upper back. As if we were coming into cat here. So it's an extended all four position with the round back. Inhale here. And on the exhale, press back to an extended child's pose. We'll do this one more time. Press on the hands. Inhale, round the upper back. Come into this variation of all four position. And exhale, bring the hips to the heels again.
So from here again, press yourself up, round the upper back. Now come on the knees and bring the toes towards the ceiling. The shoulders on top of the wrist. And here, see if you can sink your hips towards the floor. You can have a gentle bend in the knees, shine your heart forward, gentle back bend here. If it's too challenging to have the toes up, you can keep the legs on the floor. Now inhale here, and on the exhale, press yourself back for your extended child's pose. Inhale, press on the hands, round the upper back, come on the knees, lift the toes, and sink your hips down towards the floor. Shine your heart forward, gentle back bend here, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, and exhale, come back to your extended child's pose, and one more time. Press on your hands, inhale, round the upper back, come on the knees, lift the toes, sink your hips down towards the floor, shine your heart forward, gentle back bend. Inhale here, and exhale, back to child's pose. Now press on your hands, come back to a tabletop position. So with the knees right underneath the hips and the hands underneath the shoulders. Extend the right leg back, pointing the toes towards the back of the room. Now inhale here, and on the exhale, send the toes up, bend the elbows, bring the chin or the forehead on the floor. Inhale, press yourself back up. And exhale, bend the elbows, send the toes towards the ceiling, chin on the floor. Inhale, press yourself back up. And now bring the right knee to the right elbow. Tuck the toes of the left foot. Inhale here, exhale, press on the left toe so you can lift the left knee off the floor. Inhale here, exhale, press yourself back to three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, bring the left knee on the floor, right knee to the elbow. Press the right leg back and down. Good, and we do this on the other side. Extend the left leg back, point the toes. Inhale, exhale, bend the elbows, knees or chin on the floor, left toes up. Inhale, press yourself back up. And exhale, bend the elbows, toes up. Inhale, exhale, left knee, left elbow. Tuck the toes of the right foot, lift the right knee off the floor. Inhale here, and exhale, press yourself back to the earth, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, come on the right knee, left elbow, left knee, left elbow. Extend the left leg back, and come back to a tabletop position. Good. Now tuck all 10 toes, and come sit on your heels so you have a nice stretch of the toes here. You can bring your hands together, make a little movement with the wrist in one direction and then in the other. Alright, now bring your hands on your thighs and come on your knees. Make sure that your shoulders, your hips and your knees are aligned. Gentle opening of the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Now lean on the right knee so you can bring the right foot all the way to the front of the mat and start here to sink the hips. Bring the right hand on the floor. Inhale, reach the left fingertips up and back for a back bend here. Go as far as you can, as far as your body allows. Shine your heart towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the left hand on the floor. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Now see if you can bend the left knee so the right hand can come and grab the left toes. You can stay here pressing the foot in the hand, or you can bring the heel towards the sacrum and you can gaze back towards the ceiling or the back shoulder. Nice stretch of the quads. Slowly release. Frame the right foot with both hands. Inhale, open the chest, and on the exhale, send the hips back. Lift the right toes towards the ceiling, extend the right leg and come here into your half split. Nice stretch in the back of the right leg, your back is straight. Inhale here, and exhale, come back to your low lunge. Tuck the toes of the left foot, Lift the left knee off the floor. Find your high plank. Open the fingers wide, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the belly. Now bring the knees on the floor. Shift the weight forward so the shoulders go past the wrist. Bend the elbows in, chin, chest on the floor. Slide your legs. Inhale, find a very gentle cobra here. And exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes, press on your hands, come back to an all four position. And from here, come back to sit on your heels again. Now rise up, come on your knees. Make sure that the shoulders are aligned with the hips and aligned with the knees. Lean on the right knee so you can bring the left foot forward. Find here your low lunge. Left hand on the knees, sink the hips slow. Inhale the right arm up and back, finding a gentle back bend here. Gaze towards the ceiling. Go as far as the body allows, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand on the floor. Lean on the right hand. Inhale, open to the left for a twist. Now bend the right knee and with the left hand come and grab the right toes. You can kick the hand in the foot here, or you can bring the heels towards the sacrum and gaze back. Breathe deeply to soften the hips towards the ceiling. Gently release the foot. Bring the left hand forward, framing the left foot. Inhale, opening the chest, and on the exhale, find your half split. Nice stretch in the back of the left leg. Your spine is tall. Now inhale back to the center. Tuck the toes of the right foot. Lift the right knee off the floor. Find your high plank. Open the fingers wide. Squeeze in bum or squeeze. Inhale here. Exhale, knees on the chest. Shift the weight forward. Bend the elbows. Chin, chest on the floor. Slide the legs. Press on the hand. Inhale. Maybe you can find a higher cobra here. Shine your heart forward. Shoulder blades are squeezed. Gentle gaze forward. Now inhale here. And exhale, lower down. Now tuck the toes, press on your hands, come back to a high plank, or use the knees, and back to downward dog. Maybe you can walk your dog here, lifting the knees, lifting the heels, moving the knees, moving the hips. Find any movement here that feels comfortable, that your body might be craving for. And come back to stillness. Now walk your hands towards the back of the mat to meet your feet. Grab opposite elbows, bend the knees, find your ragdoll pose here. You can sway from side to side, or you can just dangle here. Make sure you can say yes and no with the head. Now bring the top of the hands on the floor, press on the feet, start to gently rise up and rolling the spine vertebra by vertebra. Inhale your arms high towards the ceiling. Find your tall mountain. Hands to touch above the head. And exhale, release the hands to the heart. And down. Now reach your arms high, interlace the fingers and revolve the palms towards the ceiling. But make sure you keep your shoulders down. Don't have the butt sticking out. So bring the pelvis forward and the tailbone down. Come on your tippy toes. Find your drishti, your focal point. Squeeze the bum. And slowly start to walk on the fingertips towards the front of the mat. When you reach the front of the mat, stay on the fingertips. Use the core to find your balance. Take a big inhale. And exhale, release, hands to the side, heels on the floor. Now find your mountain pose, big toes to touch, your heels slightly separated, lift the kneecaps to engage the quad, shoulders away from the ears, the chest gently forward, shoulder blades are gently squeezing the lower in the back. Arms are strong, feel yourself grounded through the feet. Now bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, rise up, find your tall mountain and maybe a gentle back bend here. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. with a flat back and a long spine. Bend the knees, hands on the floor, find your high plank, right foot and left foot back. Here you can take your variation of vinyasa. So you can either bring the knees and the chest on the floor or gently shift the weight forward, bend the elbows in, find your low plank. Inhale for upward dog and exhale for downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Here, bend the knees, bring the chest towards the thigh, elongate the arms, press the floor away from you. Inhale here and exhale, straighten the leg, find your down dog. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, press the floor, bring the chest towards the thighs. Inhale here and exhale, downward dog. Now look forward, step the right foot and the left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back and a long spine. Exhale forward, press on the feet. Inhale all the way up, find a gentle back bend. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, find your high plank. And this time, everyone lowers down on the belly. So you can use the knees or you can bend the elbows and all the way down. Zip your legs together. Now the hands are underneath the shoulders. The elbows are in and not towards the side. Now hover the hands from the floor. Lift the torso off the floor and lift the legs off the floor. Breathe. Now extend the hands forward. Inhale. Exhale, open the legs, captive the arm. Inhale, brings the hands forward, legs together, and down. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, press yourself back up to a high plank. And lower down on the belly. Zip the legs together, lift the chest, hover the hands from the floor, lift the legs off the floor. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the legs. Inhale, zip the legs, arms forward. Exhale, down, hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes, press yourself back up to a high plank. And exhale, lower down on the belly. One more time. Hands hover. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs. Now inhale, hands forward. Exhale, open the legs, cactus the arms. Maybe you can lift a little higher. Inhale here again. Exhale to the front, zip the legs. And down. Tuck the toes, press on your hands. High plank. And downward dog. Good. Take 3 slow deep breaths here. Observing any sensations, any subtle movements in the body, in the mind. You can breathe out through the mouth to release some heat. Now inhale, lift the right leg up, open the knee and stack your hips on top of each other. So you send the knee towards the ceiling and you send the heel towards the tailbone. Press on your hands and gaze underneath the right armpit. Inhale here and exhale. Now inhale, and on the exhale, right knee, right elbow towards the front of the mat so the shoulders are right above the hips. Now inhale and exhale. Now inhale, press back, opening the hip. And on the exhale, we twist. Right knee, left elbow. Inhale, open the hip again. Come back to some kind of a three-legged dog. Now straighten the right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee to nose. Round the upper back. Squeeze the belly. Inhale, three-legged dog. Send the right leg high. And exhale, knee to nose. Now step the right foot between the hands. Bring the left knee on the floor. Inhale, rise up for your low crescent moon. Join the hands together. And again, find a back bend here. Inhale here. Exhale, hands on the floor. Tuck the left toes, lift the left heel off the floor, and come back to downward dog. Take a moment here to observe how the right side and the left side feel different. Now inhale, left leg high, bend the knee and open the hip. Keep pressing on your hands. Bring the heel towards the tailbone and lift that knee high. Deep breathing. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Inhale, press back, open the hip again. And exhale, we twist, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, press back, opening the hip. Now come back to a three-legged dog, square the hips. Inhale, and exhale, knee to nose, round the upper back, use the core. Inhale, three-legged dog, and exhale, knee to nose. Now step the left foot between the hands, bring the right knee on the floor. Inhale, find your low crescent moon, join the hands together and find a back bend here. Inhale, exhale, hands on the floor. Tuck the right heel, the right foot, lift the right knee off the floor and downward dog. Deep, slow breathing here. Now gaze forward. Bring the right hand outside of the right foot outside of the right hand, left foot outside of the left hand, and come to your Malasana yogic squat. Bring the hips down, bring the knees towards the side, hands in the prayer position in front of your heart. Press the knee away with the elbows, and maybe you want to sway from side to side. Now bring the hands on the floor, press on the fingertips, start to heel to the feet. Feet touch, inhale with a flat back, and exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, find your chair pose. Squeeze the thighs together, squeeze the belly, release the shoulders away from the ears, and gaze between your hands. Inhale here, on the exhale with straight arm, bring the torso on the thighs for a half chair. Inhale, chair pose, and exhale, half chair, torso on the thighs. Inhale, and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway, and exhale, release. Now, stay in your forward fold, but gently open the feet, I would say hips distance apart. And with your peace finger, with the middle finger and the index finger, grab your big toes. You can gently bend the knees here, keep a soft bend. Inhale, halfway, flat back, and on the exhale, fold. Open the elbows to the side, and bring the chest to the thighs. You can gently tuck the chin, tailbone is lifted high. The weight is more towards the toes. You can keep a soft bend here. The idea is to have a straight spine. Now inhale, look halfway up. Now slide the hands underneath the feet, so the soles of the feet are on the palm of the hand and the fingertips are in the crease of your wrist, so you can massage the wrist. Again, inhale halfway, and exhale, fold. Send the elbows to the side and the chest to the thigh. You can gently tuck the chin if you want here. Lift the tailbone towards the ceiling. Bring the navel to the spine to create space. Inhale halfway. Release the hands. Come to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now bend the knees, bring the hands on the floor. Make a big step with the right foot back. Find your runner's lunge here. Inhale and exhale. Straighten the left leg to find your pyramid pose. Bring the nose towards the knee, flat back. The left foot is flat on the floor and the back heel is lifted. Inhale, runner's lunge. Now from here we go to a standing split. So use some momentum, step on the left foot, Reach the right leg high towards the ceiling, squaring the hips towards the front of towards the mat. Send that right leg high. If you want to play with your balance, maybe the left hand can grab the left ankle and maybe the right hand can grab the right ankle as well. Now we take a Shiva squat here. So inhale, exhale, bend the left knee, bring the right knee behind the left calf muscle. Inhale, standing split. And exhale, bend the left knee, bring the right knee back. Inhale, standing split. Good. Now inhale, halfway up. Come on the fingertips. Find your balance, find your drishti on the floor. Now bring your hands towards your heart and come here for a warrior 3. Deep breathing, torso parallel to the floor, right leg parallel to the floor. Now bend the left knee, bring the right toes back. Whoopsie. Find your high lunge here. Settle here for a moment, catch your breath. Inhale, right the arms high towards the ceiling, drop the shoulders down. And exhale, find your warrior 2. Extend the arms parallel to the floor, pelvis forward, tailbone down, press on the outer edge of the back foot. And make sure the left knee is towards the side and not in. Deep breathing. From here, we'll go to a side lunge at the back of the mat. So inhale, exhale, straighten the left leg, bend the right knee, lift the left toes. Side lunge. Inhale here, and exhale. Now inhale back toward you to use the strength of your legs. Settle here, inhale, and exhale, side lunge towards the back of the mat. So the toes are lifting, the other foot is on the floor, or maybe you are on the toes, and that's absolutely fine. Inhale, and exhale, warrior 2. Good. Revolve the front palm, inhale, reach forward, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Creating space on the left side, the right hand slides alongside the right leg. You can gaze up towards the left hand. See if you can sink a little deeper on that left knee. Inhale, and exhale. Now straighten the front leg. Inhale here, exhale, arms parallel to the floor. Trikonasana, shift the hips back, reach forward with the left hand, reach, and then left hand, left fingertips on the floor, on the shin, right fingertips up. Shift your hips forward, your shoulders back, shoulders away from the ears. Use your abdominal muscles so you don't collapse to the floor. Now the right hand wraps behind the back, and maybe you can grab the upper left thigh, sending your shoulders back and gaze up. Now bend the front knee and find here this variation of extended side angle. And here, if you want, you can take a bind. So you can wrap your left arm underneath the left thigh, clasp your hands, roll the shoulders open and the torso towards the ceiling. Don't collapse the chest on the thigh, use your core. Inhale and exhale. If you have the bind, bring the right arm up. Now right hand on the floor, lift the right heel off the floor, frame the foot with both hands. Find your high plank, shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga, or knees, chest on the floor. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Lift the tailbone towards the ceiling, navel to the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Nice stretch of the back of the leg, your feet are hips distance apart. Now look forward. Right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back. And exhale, fall forward. Now bend the knees, inhale, find your chair pose. Squeeze the thighs together, squeeze the belly in. Gaze towards your hands. So gently like a 45-degree look up, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, exhale, half chair. Bring the chest on top of the thighs. Make sure you can wiggle the toes. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, half chair. Inhale, chair pose, and exhale, fall forward. With the left foot this time, big step towards the back of the mat. Find your runner's lunge here. Inhale on the fingertips and exhale, pyramid pose. Extend the right leg, bring the nose towards the knee. The left heel is lifted and the back is flat. Deep breathing. Now come back to your runner's lunge. From here, standing split again. So press on the right foot. Lift the left leg up to the ceiling. Really try to lift that leg high. Bring the nose towards the knee. And if you want to bring a bit of playful movement here, you can check here with your balance. Maybe grab the right ankle with the right hand, and maybe as well with the left hand. Now, don't worry if you lose your balance. Frame your foot with both hands again. Shiva squat. Inhale, lift the leg high. Exhale, bend the right knee. Left knee come right behind the calf muscles. Inhale, standing split. And exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing split. Look halfway up. Strong right leg. Bring your hands in front of your heart. For warrior 3. Lower the left leg parallel to the floor. Use the core, use your glutes here to find balance. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the right knee. Bring the left toes at the back of the mat. Find your high lunge here. Settle for a moment. Inhale, your arms high. And exhale, find your warrior 2. Let's settle here for a moment. Make sure that the right knee is to the side. You can see your big toe, arms extended, strong arms, but soft gaze, shoulders away from the ears. Pelvis forward, tailbone down. And from here, we'll take Skandasana, side lunge to the back of the mat. So inhale here. Exhale, straighten the front leg, bend the back leg, lift the toes off the floor. Inhale, and exhale, come back to warrior 2. Good, one more time. Inhale here. Exhale, side lunge. Press on the feet, inhale, come back to warrior 2. Well done, it's not easy. Flip the front palm, inhale, reach forward, and exhale, reverse your warrior. See if you can sink a little deeper on that right leg, bending the right knee, gaze up towards the right hand, and the left hand slides alongside the right leg, the left leg. Deep breathing. Now straighten the right leg. Inhale, and exhale, arms parallel to the floor. Trikonasana, shift your hips back, reach forward with the right hand. Lift the left hand up and high, shoulders away from the ears. Bring the hips forward, the shoulders back. Gaze up towards the right thumb, the left thumb, or back. Deep breathing. Now you can wrap the left arm behind the back, grab the upper right thigh, keep rolling your left shoulder up, and now bend the right knee for this variation of extended side angle. And you can stay here, or you can take a bind. Right hand underneath the right thigh, clasp your hands, roll your chest open again, don't collapse. Strong legs and strong core. And breathe. Now if you have the bind, release, left arm high, left hand on the floor. Frame the right foot with both hands. Inhale here, exhale, find your high plank. Shift your weight forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, tuck the toes, exhale, downward dog. Deep breathing here. Now bring your feet on the floor. Come back to a tabletop position, cross your ankles, shift your hips back, and bring your legs forward. Good. Make sure that you come more towards the front of the mat, so when we go on the back, you have space behind you. Now slide the hands behind the thighs, lift the calf muscles off the floor, footboat pose. Extend the arms forward. Inhale, exhale, boat pose. Inhale, back to high boat. Exhale, lower down, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. And stay here. Use your core, squeeze the lower belly. Gaze towards the toes, shoulders away from the ears. Deep breathing, inhale and exhale. Inhale, high bow, and release. Good, well done, not easy. All right, now straighten the legs in front of you. Maybe you want to wiggle the legs. Good. Bring the right, no, we'll start with the left. Bring the left knee towards the chest and make sure you have a fist between the foot and the right thigh. Now bring the right hand to the side. Extend the left arm forward. You really want with the left fingertips, imagine you want it to reach behind the toes. Now wrap your left arm around the knee. The right hand comes to the back. Maybe you can clasp your hands, or maybe you can just grab the shirt. Inhale, open the chest, and on the exhale, fold over the right leg. Deep breathing. And if you don't have the bind, you can just rest your hands on the floor. That's absolutely fine. Now slowly release. Release the bind. Reach your left arm up and release down. Good. And you can change. Extend the left leg forward. Bring the right knee to the chest. Give it a good squeeze. Make sure you have a fist between the foot and the thigh. Left hand beside you, right behind, beside the hips. Extend the right arm forward. You want to reach past the toes. Now wrap your arm around the knee, and maybe you can just stay here, or maybe you can clasp the hands, or maybe you can grab the shirt. Inhale, opening the chest, elongating forward, and exhale, fold over the left leg. Deep breathing. Now slowly release, extend the right arm forward again, and bring it back. Good. Now extend both legs. Bring the hands behind you with the fingertips, actually the fingertips pointing towards the hips, but open the hands slightly more than the hips. And now point the toes forward, so the toes are firmly pointing towards the front of the mat. Now press on your hands, lift the hips, and find your reverse high plank here. Hold your head, don't sink your heads down. Really strong core and strong glutes. Inhale here, and exhale, lower down slowly. We'll do this one more time. Whoops, maybe you want to flex and point the foot if you have a cramp like me on your foot. Now point the toes firmly towards the front of the mat. Press on the hands, use your core, lift the hips. Normally the feet should be planted on the floor, but I'm not there yet. Hold your head. Strong glutes, strong core. Inhale and exhale. Lower down. Good. Torso up, shoulders above the hips. Inhale your hands high towards the ceiling. Bring the navel to the spine and exhale. Fall forward. Drape your chest over the thighs. Maybe your hands on your knees, on your calf, behind the feet. Wherever you are, long spine, shoulders away from the ears. You elongate on an inhale, and you deepen the pose on an exhale. Every time you inhale, you elongate the spine. And when you exhale, you fold a little deeper. Deep, slow breathing. Now inhale halfway up. And exhale, release. Good. Now with your hands, bring the hips slightly more forward. Plant the feet on the floor. Extend your arms forward and with control unroll the spine on the mat. Good. Bring your heels towards the hips. Make sure that you can touch the heels with the fingertips, and from here we'll take a bridge pose. So press on your feet. Press on your hands. Inhale, lift your hips high. Keep the chin away from the chest. Interlace the fingers in the back. Bring your shoulders under the back, so roll on the outer edge of the shoulders. Press on your feet. Press your hands down and bump your hips towards the ceiling. Now, all the weight on the left foot. Lift the right leg off the floor, pointing the toes towards the ceiling. Inhale here, and exhale, lower the right foot down. Now all the weight on the right foot. Inhale, bring the left leg high, pointing the toes towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale, and exhale, lower the left foot down. And release the shoulders and roll the spine, and bring your knees to the chest. Now if you have wheel in your practice, by all means, take a wheel pose here. And if you don't have wheel in your practice, stick to bridge pose. We'll do the exact same moves. So flip the fingers towards the shoulders if you're going to wheel. Bring your elbows towards the ceiling so your elbows are in. Press on your feet, on your hands. Make your way up to your wheel pose. Shoulders away from the ears. Press on your hands. Squeeze the glutes together. And now in your wheel pose or in your bridge pose, if you are in bridge pose, shift all the way on the left foot. Lift the right leg off the floor, pointing the toes towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right foot down. All the weight on the right foot. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Inhale. And exhale, lower the left foot down. Another couple of breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bend the elbows, crown of the head on the floor, and roll the spine on the mat. Bring your knees to your chest, and maybe sway from side to side. Now bring your feet on the floor and separate your feet as wide as the mat. Open the knees to the side. Now cactus your arms, or maybe extend the arms alongside the body, whatever you prefer here. Inhale here in the center. Exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, knee center. Exhale, knee to the right, gaze to the left. One more time. Inhale, center. Knees to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, center, and exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Bring your arms alongside the body. Bring your knees to the chest. Wrap your arms around the knees. Make yourself in a little ball here. Bring the nose towards the knees. Imagine someone wanted to put you in a box. So you really want to make yourself as small as you can. The shoulders are lifted off the floor. Inhale. And exhale, you can release in Savasana, opening the legs as wide as the mat. Arms are open to the side with the palm facing up. And if you were tempted to skip Savasana, by all means, try to stay here with me for the next 2-3 minutes. Now is the moment the body really integrates the benefit of the practice. Now is the moment you find stillness. Stillness in the mind and stillness in the body. You can take a long breath in through the nose. And exhale. Again, take a deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Come back to a natural breath. Feel the weight of the body on the mat. And bring your awareness to every point of contact between the body and the floor. Starting with the heels, the calf muscles, the back of the knees, the back of the thighs and your buttocks. Feel these points of contacts on the floor. Feel your leg heavy, completely still and relaxed on your mat. Now bring your awareness to the back of the hands, the back of the forearms, the elbows, the back of the upper arms and the shoulders. Feel your arms heavy and completely still on the floor, supported by the floor. Now the upper back and the back of the neck. Feel these points of contact between the body and the floor. And now see if there is any area that you can loosen a little bit. Notice if you are holding tension anywhere in the body. And see how you can release and completely soften. Surrender in your Savasana. Now you can start to make little movements with the fingers and the toes. Move your head from one side to the other. Bring the knees to the chest. And roll on either side. Find a fetal position here for just a moment. And then with your eyes closed, slowly make your way back to a seated position with your legs crossed. The hands on top of the knees with the palm facing up towards the ceiling. Maybe you can join the thumb and the index together. Find a gentle lift in the heart and grow your spine tall. Now bring your hands in the prayer position in front of your heart. And here you can take a moment to thank yourself for making the time to be on your mat, taking care of your body, your mind and your soul. And you can also thank your amazing, strong and beautiful body for allowing you to do yoga today. And to close our time together, to close this practice, we'll chant the peace mantra, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can start by exhaling all the air you have in the chest and in the belly. Now inhale deeply to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Inhale and exhale. May there be peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you everyone from the bottom of my heart for joining my practice today. I really hope you enjoyed this yoga session. Please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel, to share it with your loved ones and spread the words that yoga is fantastic. I wish you a beautiful day, beautiful evening, a beautiful weekend or beautiful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.